Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Nez Tech. Bits interesting piece of news out. Facebook, Twitter locked Trump's account following video addressing Washington rioters. So basically what went on yesterday that everybody knows about. Over in Washington, they were basically finalizing all the votes, something like that. And Trump wasn't very happy with it. Ultimately, he said, we should go down to the Capitol building to protest, and I'll follow you. Everybody went down, but not Trump. He went back into the White House, and everybody else basically casually kind of broke into the Capitol building, it seems. Now, what's really heartbreaking about this situation is we definitely have a case of loss of life. And here's the video. I'm not going to show it to you, but here's the video where the individual basically loses their life. Well, maybe I won't show you the money part, but so okay, so you get the idea of what's going on here. The defense is in here with a gun. The offense, the protesters are coming in here, they're pushing. The female individual jumped up on something to try to get through, and this guardsman unfortunately ended her life. And there's different shots of it. There's lots of different shots of what happened. But yeah, Trump supporters smashing out the windows of the Capitol building. Man, it's an interesting time in the States. And we got this interesting character who came in dressed up in whatever. Whatever. This stuff would be straight up hilarious if it wasn't for the fact that it was true and someone lost their life. Seriously, I never thought I'd see anything like this within my lifetime. So here's an archive of Trump's tweets. These are things and events that happen when a sacred landslide election victory is so unceremoniously and viciously stripped away from great patriots who have been badly and unfairly treated so long. Go home with love and in peace and remember this day forever. So there are two possibilities of what's actually going down in the States. And one of them is that Trump is right and that I suppose Ann and Q is real and that the victory was stolen from Trump. But after, I do have a bit of difficulty believing that he won by a landslide. But on the other hand, we could just have a situation where Trump is a businessman who is a little bit unscrupulous, who loves to sue people. And within business, it doesn't matter if you have any honor or truth, as long as you have money at the end of the day. So you can go to court and lie as long as it gets you money, basically. Let's face it, that's the way that business is. Business in North America can be pretty evil. And is this a situation where that evil within business is coming into the Capitol and fighting dirty as business does? But at the same time, don't we still have that kind of problem within politics? Honestly, I'm just asking questions here. I don't have any of the answers, but politics, we can all admit, can definitely be pretty sketchy to begin with. This is the reason for the season. This is the reason for the video. Facebook, Twitter locked Trump's account following the video addressing Washington rioters. First off, I can't believe that Trump actually uses Twitter as much as he does. When he started, it was basically a tool for women to take headshots at each other all day long. Twitter and Facebook on Wednesday said they would lock the account of President Donald Trump after he continued to make false claims about the results of 2020 U.S. presidential election. Twitter said it would lock Trump's account for 12 hours once he removes the tweets in question. Additionally, the company warranted that if Trump continues to violate the company's rules, it will result in the permanent suspension of the real Donald Trump's account. Facebook said it would lock Donald Trump's account for 24 hours, preventing him from posting on the service. Facebook owned Insta is also locking Trump's account there. So these are definitely signs of our time. Yeah, so ultimately it's a standoff between President Trump and Twitter. Twitter says if you remove the tweets that incited the violence, we will give you your account back. Could Trump live without his Twitter? So it's just really interesting when politics and technology combine. And now we're not going to hear anything from the Don because he's locked out. Maybe we're better off for it, maybe not. I'm really trying hard not to take sides here. But what I can take sides on is the loss of human life is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that we're in this position, and hopefully we can come through it peacefully. And that's all I got. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of each other.